hope you take this the right way, Derek, but that's not really the performance we've come to expect for Derek McInnes team.
No, I think just spoke to the boys there about, Rangers can beat. I mean, Rangers, so many obvious advantages. You can lose a game 2 or 3-0 here. You can if they turn up and show their quality. And I thought the first half, in general, we competed well enough. You say Rangers were the better team throughout. Of course they were, but there was a wee bit of determination about us, a shape about us that allowed us to stay in the game. And we lose a goal when you're praying for VAR to give you a horn, but at the end of the day, I had a feeling that Tavernier had timed his run. But ultimately it comes down to a throw in, and we don't do enough to stop a cross. They just allow Hadji to put the ball in the box, and Tavernier's got more determination to go on the end of it. So at half time we speak about, I need to say, I think Rangers, the movement from Egerman towards the ball and Hadji coming off shape causes a wee bit of a problem. I think that in general, they've got good players at the top end of the pitch, and their movement at times spooked us. And with Joe Wright getting off, it didn't really help because we're already a couple of defenders down, and it was a wee bit patched, a kind of patched back four. But we decided at half time to take that kind of decision making out, try and go 4-4-2 against that, try and get our two centre halves to go in tight. But it became pretty obvious that we couldn't cope with that. So once the second goal and third goal goes in, it was all about trying to stop the bleeding. And unfortunately for us, it does matter. It should matter to players that losing a game 2 or 3-0 is different to losing 5 and 6. But we felt sorry for ourselves. We failed to get the fundamentals of stop your man, stop a cross, get tight in the box. And yes, Rangers were clinical. Rangers had their tails up. They started to enjoy the game. I think once we flooded the midfield, we kind of stopped a wee bit of the front lot enjoying the game, but then we go in outside us and we don't stop crosses. So such a horrible night for us. It shows what can happen if you don't keep your determination and you don't keep your concentration and keep your heads within you. So a horrible night for us, not acceptable to lose in that type of manner. We now need to try and get back to being the team we were. We've had wee signs yet. 6 weeks ago we beat Rangers, a few weeks ago we beat Hearts. 45-minute performance, strong Saturday. We've never been hosed like that this season. And it has to be a reference for us now going forward that we try and go to Dundee United Saturday, and the first protocol is to try and keep a clean sheet and get back to getting a bit of confidence into our defensive work. And that's what we'll try and do. We'll move on for this quickly. He's away to hospital for a scan, so we need to wait and see. We weren't even allowed to use that as a concussion sub. We wanted to get Marley Watkins off at the end, but seemingly we didn't notify the referee quick enough. So, but we need to wait and see how Joe is. Obviously with Stuart Finley's injury and one or two other issues we've got with injuries, it would be good if we can get all clear on that one for the weekend.
Was it his head or his jaw? Or?
Head. Skull.
Yeah, you spoke a little bit about the defence there. There's only been one clean sheet in the league all season. I believe with that result tonight, Kilmarnock conceded the most goals in the league, which is largely the same defence as last season when you were so solid. So what's behind that?
I do think Stuart Finley's a massive loss for us, I'll be honest with that. But we can't harp on about that. We've got to deal with what we've got to deal with. We've always tried to go quite positive. We get the benefit of going with 2 wide players, 2 strikers. And in the main, we've tried to do that. There is a trade-off with that when you come up against teams that play a bit more direct or the better teams. You have to then be able to cope and defend man for man a lot of time. And unfortunately for us, we've not done it with the same confidence or aggressive manner to try and stop your opponent play. Getting opportunities. I think we've become just a wee bit too easy to play against. And like I say, I thought we were all right in the game, but the first goal is important, especially here when Rangers are, coming off the back of a bit of scrutiny and you don't want to give them a leg up, and we spoke about that. But just to allow a cross into the box and Tavernier, a full back, is more determined to go on the end of it. All these wee things matter. But we go as we are. We've got some better games. We've obviously the balance of playing away games to home games is, I think, been quite pivotal and we need to start being a team who can cope away from home and back to being a winning team at home again.
Thanks, Dave.
Cheers. Thank you.
Looking to buy a car? Click the link below.